Good morning, dear students. Welcome you all. Today we will start a new chapter of supplementary reader. The chapter name is The Bear Story. The Bear Story is written by Axel Monthe. Understand? So in this story we are going to read about an obedient bear. The bear was very gentle and good. He never harmed anybody. He was once wrongly scalded by his mistress, who had met some other bear in the forest and thought that it was her bear, who had disobeyed her and come after her in the forest. So come on the chapter and try to know about the chapter. We are going to study here, read here. The lady in the manor house had a bear as a pet. It was a most friendly bear who loved vegetables, apples, and honey. He roamed freely during the day but was put on the chain at night. So we get that. Start the first paragraph. We will start here. There was once a lady who lived in an old manor house on the border of a big forest. This lady had a pet bear she was very fond of. It had been found in the forest, half dead of hunger, so small and helpless that it had to be brought up on the bottle by the lady and the old cook. So we get that there was once a lady who lived in an old manor house. Manor house means house of a lord. Understand? On the border of a, on the verge of a, is of a big forest. And this lady had a pet bear. She had a pet bear and she was very fond of the bear. And she found the bear in the forest half dead of hunger. The bear was half dead of hunger, and the bear was so small and helpless that it had to be brought up. The bear was brought up, the bear was cared, brought up, nourished, we can say that, nurtured on the bottle. Understand? On the bottle, he was brought up on the bottle of milk by the lady and the old cook. This was several years ago, and now it had grown up to a big bear, so big and strong that he could have slain a cow and carried it away between his two paws if he had wanted to. So, this time has been passed. This was several years ago, and now the bear had become young. Now the bear had been grown up. Understand? And just like a big bear, so big and so strong that he could have a slain means kill, he could have a kill a big kill a cow, he could kill a cow, he could have a kill a cow and carried it away between his two paws. Understand? If he had wanted to it, but he did not want to, because he was a most amiable bear who didn't dream of harming anybody, man or beast. He was very powerful. He could kill a cow and carried the cow in his paws, but he did not want to do because he was a most amiable. Amiable means lovable bear who did not dream. He did not dream of harming anybody, man or beast. Beast means animal. He used to sit outside his kennel and look with his small intelligent eyes most amicably at the cattle grazing in the field near by. And he used to sit outside his kennel. Kennel means a small house of lords. Understand? He sat there and look with his small intelligent eyes most amicably. Amicably, you are getting the word lovingly. Most lovingly, he was watching at the cattle. Those were the cattle. Those cattle, they were grazing in the field nearby. The three saggy mountain ponies in the stable knew him well and did not mind in the least when he shuffled into the stable with his mistress. And the three saggy mountain ponies, saggy means hairy, and mountain ponies, small breed of a horse in the stable knew him well. They knew him well that they knew him well and did not mind. They did not mind three mountain ponies in the list when he suffered, when he slept. He slept. Suffered means when he suffered to sleep one place to another place. Understand? Into the stable with his mistress. With his mistress means owner. The children used to ride on his back and had more than once been found asleep in his kennel between his two paws. And the children used to ride on his back. The children were playing, used to ride on his back, and had more than once been found asleep in his kennel between his two paws. Children were found there between his paws in sleeping mode. The three dogs loved to play all sorts of games with him, pull his ears and his stump of a tail, and tease him in every way. So we get that three dogs love to play all kinds of games with him, and they also pull his ears and his stump. The stump means the remaining part of his tail, and tease him in every way. They were teasing him in every way, but he did not mind it in the list. But he did not mind all these. He had never tasted meat. He ate the same food as the dogs and often out of the same plate: bread, porridge, potato, cabbage, turnip. And he was a vegetarian. He had never tasted meat. He ate the same food as the dogs and often out of the same plate. In the same plate, he got the same food: bread, porridge, a kind of dish. Porridge you are getting here, a dish of what? A dish of oat. So he ate bread, porridge. Porridge means a dish of oat meal boiled in water or milk. Understand? Potato, cabbage, turnip. He had a fine appetite. He had a good hunger. And his friend the cook saw to it that he got his fill. And his friend the cook observed him and filled his appetite, hunger, by food. Bears are vegetarians if they have a chance, and fruit is what they like best. We know that bears are vegetarians if they got the chance, if they have a chance, and fruit is what they like best, and they like fruits the best. Understand? In the autumn, he used to sit and look with wistful eyes at the ripening apples in the orchard, and in his young days he had been sometimes unable to resist the temptation to climb the tree and help himself to a handful of them. So here we are getting vegetarians. They are vegetarians. If they get the chance, they will take the fruit, and fruit is what they like the best. And during the autumn season, he used to sit and look with wistful eyes. Wistful eyes means he was looking greedily, with greed, at the ripening apples. Understand? Fully matured apples in the orchard, in the fruit garden. He was observing, the bear was observing. And in his young days, when he was young, he had been sometimes unable. He was unable to stop, resist, stop. Understand? Oppose, stop the temptation. The stop the temptation means desire. Understand? He was unable to stop the temptation, desire. Enticement, we can say. And he climbed the tree and helped himself to a handful of them. And he got a handful of apples. Understand? Bears look clumsy and slow in their movements, but try a bear with an apple tree and you will soon find out that he can easily beat any schoolboy at the game. Occasionally you will get bears are clumsy. Clumsy means awkward, but slow in their movements. But when you will try a bear with an apple tree, and you will soon find out that he can easily beat any schoolboy at that game to climb on the apple tree. Now he had learned that it was against the law, but he kept his small eyes wide open for any apples that fell to the ground. Now he had learned that it was against the law, but he kept his small eyes open for any apples that fell to the ground. Understand? There had also been some difficulties about the beehives. There was also difficulties on the tree with beehives. He had been punished for this by being put on the chin for 2 days with a bleeding nose, and he had never done it again. The difficulty was for him with beehives, and for that reason he was punished. He was punished also. He had been punished for this by being put on the chain for 2 days with a bleeding nose, and he had never done it again. Otherwise, he was never put on the chain except for the night, and quite rightly so for a bear. Like a dog is apt to get somewhat ill-tempered if kept on the chain, and no wonder. So we get that. Otherwise, he was never put on the chain except for the night. He was only put on chain. He was also put on the chain at night, and put on chain in night, and quite rightly so for a bear. You know that like a dog is apt, it is proper to get somewhat ill-tempered. They will be ill-tempered if kept on the chain for a long time, and no wonder. Understand? He was also put on the chain on Sundays when his mistress went to spend the afternoon with her married sister, who lived in a solitary house on the other side of the mountain lake, a good hour's walk through the dense forest. It was not supposed to be good for him to wander about in the forest with all his temptation. Understand? It was better to be on the safe side. And he was also put on the chain on Sundays. Understand? When his mistress she went to spend the afternoon with her married sister, who lived in a solitary, means lonely house on the other side of the mountain lake. Understand? And after a good hour walks through the dense thick forest. Understand? Dense forest, it was not supposed to be good for him to wander, and it was not supposed to be good for the bear to go in the forest, through the forest with all its temptation, desires. Understand? Enticements. It was better to be on the safer side for the bear, because there was danger also. He was also a bad sailor and had once taken such a fright at a sudden gust of wind that he had upset the boat, and he and his mistress had to swim the shore. And we know that he was also a bad sailor. He does not know how to sail the boat, and had once taken such a fright, brought a sudden fear at a sudden blow of wind, and had once taken such a fright at a sudden gust of wind that he had upset the boat, and he and his mistress had to swim to the shore. Understand? Now he knew quite well what it meant when his mistress put him on the chain on a Sunday with a friendly tap on his head and the promise of an apple on her return if he had been good during her absence. And now he knew that the bear knew quite well that what it meant when his mistress put him on the chain on Sundays. He knew the purpose. What is the reason to be chained on Sundays? He knew clearly. And when with a friendly tap, with a light blow on his head, and the promise of an apple return on her return from the sister's house by his mistress, if he had been good during her absence. Understand? He was sorry but resigned like a good dog when his mistress tells him he can't come with her for a walk. He was sorry but resigned. He can't do anything. He could resign like a good dog when his mistress tells him he can't come with her for a walk. One Sunday, so here get that his mistress went to meet whatever I have repeated. His mistress went to meet with her sister by crossing the dense forest. Understand? On the other side of the mountain lake. So on that time she goes there alone. One time the bear had upset the boat, and they swam to the river and reached near the bank, near the shore. So he was not a good sailor also. And on Sundays his mistress tapped on his head lightly. He thought that on return he would get an apple if he would be silent during that time. One Sunday, when the lady had changed him up as usual and was about halfway through the forest, she suddenly thought she heard the cracking of a tree branch on the winding footpath behind her. One Sunday, what had happened? When the lady had changed him as usual and was about halfway through the forest, she suddenly thought, what she thought? She heard the cracking of a tree. She got the cracking sound of a tree. Understand? Branch on the winding. Winding is turning footpath behind her. So she looked back and was horrified, terrified, afraid of to see the bear coming along full speed. And she got that the bear was coming with a full speed behind her. Bears look as if they move along quite slowly, but they shuffle along much faster than a trotting horse. Bears look as if they move along quite slowly, but they will sleep. They sleep from one place to another place, shuffle along much faster than a trotting horse. Trotting horse means run slowly, just like they will walk fastly, just like a trotting horse. Understand? They shuffle along much faster. Sorry, shuffling. They will shuffle, trotting horse. And in a minute he had joined her, panting and sniffing to take up his usual place. And afterward, what had happened? She got that the bear was behind her, and in a minute he had joined her, panting, breathing heavily. Panting means breathing heavily. The tiger was breathing heavily and sniffing. You are getting the word sniffing, smell something, and he was sniffing, smell something, he was smelling something to take up his usual place, just like a dog fashion at her heels. He reached near her heels, just like a dog, in a dog fashion. The lady was very angry. She was very angry. She was already ate for lunch. So here we are getting the lady was very angry because she was already late for lunch. Understand? So there was no time to take him back home. She did not want him to come with her. And besides, it was very naughty of him to have disobeyed her. She thought that he had disobeyed her. So, and she has not time to return at her home. She told him in the in her severest voice to go back at once, menacing him with her parasol. So afterwards she told him in her severest means hardest, in her hardest voice to go back at once, and menacing means threatening. She was threatening, dhamkaya him with her parasol, with her umbrella. He stopped a moment and looked at her with his cunning eyes, but did not want to go back and kept on sniffing at her. So on that time, the bear stopped a moment and looked at her. He was looking at her with his cunning eyes, but did not want to go back and kept on sniffing, smelling at her something. When the lady saw that he had even lost his new collar, and the lady got that the bear had lost the new collar, she got still more angry. She became more angry and hit him on the nose with her parasol, with her umbrella, so hard that it broke in two pieces. He stopped again. On that time, the bear stopped again, shook his head. He shook his head, moved his head here and there, means right and left side, and opened his big mouth. And he opened his big mouth several times, many times, as if he wanted to say something, Then he turned round and began to shuffle. And afterward, the bear turned round and began to shuffle back the way he had come, stopping now and then to look at the lady till at last she lost sight of him. And after, when he was shuffling, he stopped on the way now and then looked the lady till at last she lost from his sight. Understand? From his eyesight. When the lady came home in the evening, the bear was sitting in his usual place outside his kennel, looking very sorry for himself. And what had happened on the other side? When the lady came home in the evening, the bear was sitting in his usual place outside his kennel, outside his kennel, a small house, and looking very sorry, and he was looking very sorry for himself. The lady was still very angry, and the lady was very angry still. She was still very angry. She went up to him and began to scold him most severely and said he would have to be changed for 2 more days. And she went up to him and began to scold, rebuke, Datna him most severely. Understand? Severely means harshly. And said he would have been changed for 2 more days. Why? The old cook, who loved the bear as if he had been her son, rushed out from the kitchen very angry. And afterward, the old cook, who loved the bear very much, if he had been her son, just like the son of the cook, she rushed out from the kitchen very angry. Understand? So when the lady returned, she was angry, and she told that he would be changed for days, 2 more days. And on that time, the cook came out from the house. The cook was very angry. Why? What are you scolding him for, Mrs.? Said the cook. What are you scolding? Why are you scolding for Mrs.? Mrs. is used, Mem Sahab. Understand? Mistress, for mistress, for the lady, for the owner. Said the cook. He has been as good as gold the whole day. Bless him. And she said that he has been as good, just like a gold. There is a comparison, as good as a gold. Whole day. Bless him. So you have to bless him. He has been sitting here, and he has been sitting here quite still on his haunches, lower back part. He was sitting here on his lower back, as meek, as a polite, as an angel, as an angel, looking the whole time towards the gate for you to come back, and looking the whole time towards the gate for you to come back. So here we get that the lady, the mistress, was in dubious condition. She thought that it was her bear in the forest, but the cook said that it was not your bear, because he was at the home in chain all time. Understand? So I hope that you have understood it clearly. Thanks for watching the video.